Striking back, Venezuela's chief prosecutor pointed the finger at opposition leader Juan Guaido on Tuesday, saying he was to blame for the recent unrest in the country.
There is one person who has practically led and organized all the recent action that has harmed Venezuela, and his name is Juan Guaido.
Upon Saab's request, Venezuela's Supreme Court announced a series of so-called precautionary measures, preventing Guaido from fleeing the country or moving assets. The move is directly tied to Guaido's decision to declare himself interim president last week. The US, meanwhile, which regards Guaido as Venezuela's legitimate president, denounced what they said was an attempt to silence the 35-year-old leader.
We denounce the illegitimate former Venezuelan Attorney General's threats against President Juan Guaido. Let me reiterate, there will be serious consequences for those who attempt to subvert democracy and harm Guaido.
Juan Guaido maintains that the constitution allows him to assume power. Speaking to France 24, he said his duty was to call for free and fair elections.
We're dealing with a dictatorship here that is malicious and lacks all scruples. But we are a sovereign state, and I, as acting president of the Republic of Venezuela, will use all means at my disposal to put an end to this, to ensure a transition government and hold free elections.
Protests have been held across Venezuela since President Nicolas Maduro began his second term on the 10th of January, bringing hundreds of thousands of people onto the streets. Another mass demonstration is scheduled to take place on Wednesday.